Welcome to etvFutures.com. It's Wednesday, December 5th. I'm Remy Hookey for your Commodities Recap. NYMEX crude oil futures ended the session down below $88 a barrel. Prices reversed gains seen before the release of the petroleum inventory report. Earlier today, the EIA said that U.S. crude inventories fell by 8 million barrels in the week ended November 30th. By the end of today's session, January crude ended down by 83 cents at $87.49 a barrel. Meanwhile, OPEC kept production steady after much speculation about an increase in output. OPEC will meet again on February 1st. And taking a look at other petroleum products, the EIA also reported that U.S. gasoline supplies rose by 4 million barrels in the latest week. At the end of the session, January RBOB gas 7 cents to close at $2.217 a gallon. The EIA said distillate stocks climbed 1.4 million barrels. January heating oil fell 2.25 cents, ending at $2.93 a gallon. Meanwhile, January nat gas added 3 cents, closing up at $7.185 per million BTU. The EIA will release U.S. nat gas inventory data tomorrow morning at 10:30 a.m. Eastern. Over in the metals complex, gold futures ended down on the day. COMEX gold prices pulled back as the U.S. dollar gained against the other majors. After gold fell to an intraday low of $7.98, February gold ended the session down by $3.90 at $803.70 an ounce. This afternoon, we're joined by Derek Frey from O&F Futures and Options. He'll give us his outlook for energy and metals futures.
Okay, recapping the action that we saw in the energy and metal sectors today, I'll start with the metals. We did see a pretty much broad-based pullback in the metal complex against a strengthening dollar, largely in the face of this morning's ADP report. At the same time, we did see crude kind of all over the map today, of course, with it being a inventory report day. We've seen, both sides of positive and negative. I've mentioned here before that we believe that we're going to see price stabilization between $85 and $88 this week, and then a resumption of the rally back towards the mid to high 90s, possibly testing that mythical $100 level. I mean, frankly, the $100 level is insignificant other than it being a round number. But it doesn't change anything in the underlying market. So it's, we really don't care if we touch it or not. But we do expect, like I said, bottoming action here over the course of the rest of this week, and then a resumption of the uptrend back into the 90s with a target somewhere between 95 and 98, retesting those levels at the very least. And like I said, there is still the outside chance we could push above 100. Looking at back to the metals for a quick second, I do believe there that you will see continued pressure on the metals as we go through to tomorrow's BOE and ECB rate decisions. We are expecting both central banks to cut rates, and the euro in particular is backed by 10% gold. So if they cut rates and if the euro responds the way we would expect it would, which would be to sell off, that would and frankly should drag gold with it. So we see more downside in gold with a possible target all the way down at 750 over the not too distant future.
That was Derek Frey, head trader at O&F Futures and Options, with his commodities commentary. I'm Remy Hookey. Join us later this afternoon for PM Exchange right here on etvFutures.com.